Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Let's see how you're feeling now, Scorpio, how your person is feeling and what action we can expect in this connection. And of course, Scorpio, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers, welcome in newcomers, do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us, we welcome you in. So Scorpio, alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Scorpio, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Four of Wands in reverse. I have the Hierophant in reverse as well. So what happened here, Scorpio? Somebody feels they made a foolish choice. The other person, I think, has retreated, saying no point looking at the past anymore. Time I got myself out of this. Well, let's see. I'm going to clarify these cards, of course, Scorpio. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. So, Scorpio and their person, spirit. Scorpio and their person. Scorpio and their person. Scorpio and their person, spirit. If they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more Scorpio from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Scorpio and their person, spirit. Scorpio and their person. Okay, just a few more Scorpio on with a third deck as well. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Scorpio and their person. All right, good to go, Scorpio. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, I have to juggle a lot of responsibility right now. There is no one in the world as amazing as you. Left off on bad terms, with so many things left unsaid. I can't stop thinking about the times we once shared. Waiting on you to forgive me, I promise I can change. I want you here next to me. Please don't move on. I don't want to be reminded of you. I want to hold you. I could never forget about you. You have no idea the pain you've caused me. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. Have you moved on with someone else who treats you better than I did? That thought is so painful. I haven't been happy for a long time. I want to reach out but scared of what you might say. We see this from two different perspectives. Okay. So now let's start with your reading. Of course, let's take an angel blessing card first, Scorpio. Let's see what my angels have for you today as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. You found it. I don't know who found what, but maybe somebody found... what did you find? I have no clue. What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Let's see. Spirit, this is a cryptic message. You found it. I'm sure there's so many of you out there. You'll all have something else that you found out about maybe yourself. What really works for you and what doesn't. Maybe it's a self-realization of what kind of partnership actually serves you. right? So let's start with the person A's energy then. Let's see how person A is feeling, then we'll move on to person B. So newcomers, of course, I'm picking up only on two soul energies here, right? I don't know which side you're on. I don't know whether you're a man or a woman. These are two soul energies who are energetically connected with each other, how they feel about each other, and what is the most likely action they'll take towards each other, okay? So you could be either side, and if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side. So person A, let's start with you. Let's see how you're feeling, then we'll move on to person B. So the Fool in reverse. What's the Fool in reverse? Yeah, somebody is now feeling, foolish that they never offered a commitment or they lost out on a commitment. Oops. Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Yes, they are really in their emotions that they chose the wrong direction, because of which things have absolutely stagnated in this connection now. Somebody made a wrong choice, somebody made a wrong decision, they lost out on a possibility of long-term partnership. Yes, somebody either never made an offer, never gave an offer, never received an offer. Somebody, like, they're sitting in a lot of discontent with life now. Nothing is making sense to them, no other option is looking good enough. Now they feel that, I shouldn't have made the choice that I did. Because of whatever choice that was made, they felt that that person walked away from them. They just walked away because of a foolish choice made by one person. So can you tell me what happened, person A? Tell me more. Queen of Swords in reverse. Person A says, my person cut me out. They cut me out. They left me out in the cold. They don't want me back anymore. And maybe person A was the one who was creating this confusion or treating their person like an option. They feel my person doesn't trust me anymore and they don't want to be in my life anymore. They've pulled themselves out of feeling, that they're just an option in my life or something. I think person A is recognizing that this was very unwise of them to make their person feel not special or not, never giving them an offer or not stabilizing things with them. They're realizing now that they've lost the trust of their partner who could have now emotionally walked away from them. Person A is right now feeling quite miserable. They can't sleep at night. They're having sleepless nights because things are so stagnant. They're recognizing that because of their own ego, their own pride, things have stopped now. Now they do want person B. I think this person has learned a lesson. This is maybe this you found it card is that this person had to learn a lesson as to, to be able to take responsibility, to do the right thing if they wanted victory. They kind of were not mature enough maybe in the past. They could have come forward with just maybe a playerish energy, just to romance or just have fun, and maybe not just with person B, with many other people, and that's what killed this connection. They're recognizing that. They're realizing that maybe my ego and pride, feeling I could just have anyone I wanted whenever I wanted, is the reason for the ending of this connection. They have grown up. This person has grown up. They want to be now seen as an emperor. They want to now, but they don't know how. There's a lot of sleepless nights, stress and tension as to how they can now portray themselves back in person B's life as an emperor, how they can offer this stable brand new beginning. This is what they should have done in the past, right? So how do you feel about the connection now, person A? How do you feel about person B? Person A says, I don't know whether they will agree to me or not, Omkaratarot, because in the past I never showed them that respect. I'm so afraid that I've already lost out on a very stable long-term partnership. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why do you see them as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Because person A says, person B was the person who was going to be there, I think, for the long term, or I should have committed But now I think because I never offered them commitment, now they are upset with me. They've been feeling disrespected, and they didn't want to be juggled. I can see that, and no wonder they've dropped the ball. At least that's how I feel, that they've already dropped the ball and they're no longer interested in having this commitment with me anymore. Yeah, they've released me like I was toxic, or I was just a karmic partner, or I was just, a devil in their life. They've kind of released me. And yes, I'm seeing things from their perspective, and I'm figuring out that where I went wrong. Person A says, I don't know how to take action anymore. Even though I want to, I don't want to have a missed opportunity with them. I'm scared to take action because I want this. I want the Four of Wands now, but I'm not sure whether my person will be ready for that now, and that really makes me feel sad, makes me feel depressed, which I want to get out of, but I don't know how. I wish I could just do or say something, or at least tell them that I was wrong, or I want to make wrongs right. Can we just end this conflict now? Can we just have peace, happiness once again? I recognize them now to be my true partner. I recognize this connection to be a Two of Cups now. Yes, I was immature in the past. I made a wrong decision, but I have grown up. But now I'm not sure whether they will be ready for me. Okay, so you'll have to take some action for that, person A. And this is your action card. Well, what action you'll take, I'll open later. Let's go on to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So person B, you tell me, how are you feeling? What are your feelings like right now for person A? Five of Cups in reverse. Person B says, I have lost hope in this connection, Omkaratarot. I've lost hope. None of my wishes came true here. And they just turned out to be, yes, they were immature, very wishy-washy, behaving like a player. And I've given up on them. Yes, they're right. I've given up on them. I've given up wishing for them. I don't want to spend the rest of my life feeling I had a missed opportunity. In fact, I'm getting out of that now. I'm healing myself. Yes, this was a very unstable, imbalanced connection, and I've taken a step back now, and I'm healing myself. Very erratic energy. They just created chaos in my life, and they didn't even come and apologize to me. They never offered me anything. Very imbalanced. And after all that, I'm not even sure whether I want to reconcile with them anymore. In fact, yes, I have taken a step back from them. Okay, so person B, tell me more. Tell me why you're feeling that you have to take a step back and you have to heal yourself. Why? Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Person B says, because I don't want to stay in that feeling of always feeling left out in the cold, always feeling abandoned, always feeling I have to compete for their attention. They were always, I wanted honesty and truth from them, but they never came with that. I don't want, I'm releasing this need to even argue and fight or talk to them, because I feel they were just emotionally manipulating me. They never opened up emotionally to me. They were always head over heart. They would talk to me like I was just anyone, they never really expressed emotions and love and care for me. So it's almost like, why should I stay in a stressful situation? It's like being more in a situationship than an actual loving relationship. So I'm releasing the stress and tension and overthinking and feeling left out in the cold, and being in a connection which is not romantic and not loving. In fact, I'm thinking of going off for a brand new beginning, leaving the past behind. Okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you feel about person A now? Person B says, I'm kind of protecting myself, Omkaratarot. I am protecting myself. I'm concentrating on work. I'm concentrating on business. I don't see, even if they come back, I feel I don't see them changing. In fact, I feel they're going to put me again into stress and anxiety and, sleepless nights, or this overthinking thing that I've barely managing to cut the ropes and release myself from. Right now, I'm holding back. Yes, I'm absolutely holding back from even imagining what life would be if they would come back. I don't expect them to change their ways. Yes, I'm not with anyone else either, and I am a bit discontent because this person turned out to be a trickster. They never saw the love I was giving them. They never accepted my love. They never gave me love. All they were doing was behaving like a trickster in my life. So I am holding back, and I'm trying to find happiness within myself. Because with the past person, all I found was disappointment. Disappointment at not being treated right. This is the same card person B has, same position person A has it. Person A knows why person B is disappointed. Because they were not treated right, they were not, So person B is struggling very hard to pull themselves out of this imbalanced connection, no longer feeling that there is any reason to accept their offer even if it comes back, and just trying to work on themselves and keep themselves happy. Maybe go off on a new beginning. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take, and I'm going to take this deck for this one, Scorpio. And while I shuffle these cards, may I request you, if you could just tap that like button for me, please. Really helps the videos to circulate, and yes, makes me feel very happy. Thank you. So person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. And newcomers and repeating viewers, the ones who haven't subscribed already, it's absolutely free for you to do so. All you have to do is tap the subscribe button and become part of us. Join our Omkara family. We welcome you in. Person A's action. Well, they still have a lot of unconditional love for person B. Person A is still in love. They see person B as the love of their life. Queen of Cups. Why is that in your action card, person A? Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Death and Rebirth card. This person wants to communicate. I think they do want to communicate, fight for this connection. They are waiting. Person A seems to be waiting because they know that person B needs a little time maybe to heal or something. While they are waiting, they are also planning. They're planning on what they can say, how they can, do or say something which can transform this connection once again. That's what person A truly wants. Yes, this person is kind of taking their time because they know that person B has retreated, maybe waiting on the right time. Let's see. What's this Death and Rebirth? What do you want from person B? Maybe three more. What's this transformation you want? Two of Swords again, Three of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Yes, absolutely. Person A definitely wants to work on this connection. They want to come forward now with that offer, which they've never made. They are just trying to figure it out. They're just trying to they're going back and forth in their mind as to what I can do or say that will help to work this out once again. Love they have. Maybe in the past this person has made some foolish choices, but they now want person B back, that's for sure. Okay, so person B, you tell me what's the action from your end. Can we expect any action from your end towards person A or otherwise? Action from person B. Seven of Pentacles. Person B is disappointed in person A because they feel they never invested. When the time was right, they never sowed those seeds. I mean, we could have had a harvest by now, but there's disappointment. The Emperor, World, and the Sun. Person B is kind of focused on themselves right now. They could be taking back control of their own lives, starting a brand new chapter, trying to find happiness within themselves at the moment as a single individual. I think person B is trying to be the best version of themselves for themselves so they can actually attract an emperor into their life. From what I'm feeling with this person, I think there's a sense of disappointment. Right now, person B is fully concentrated on bringing happiness, a new chapter, being single, and they are succeeding. This person is coming across as an empress, a 9 of Pentacles, pre-empress, empress card, ruling the world almost, taking back control and charge of their own life so they can attract an emperor who can match their energy. Where person A is concerned, they're a bit disappointed. So spirit-wise, the 4 of Wands in reverse, overall energy. I think this is person B who's kind of turning their back and saying, well, that didn't work out. 4 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse, overall energy, spirit, for Scorpio today. Why is the 4 of Wands in reverse? Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Yep, like I said, this is person B. Got their boundaries up, now they're using their head over heart. This person is totally concentrated on their money, on their finance, on their stability, and doing a good job of it. Doing a really good job. They're concentrating on themselves, on securing their own life. Because I think focusing on person A made them lose a lot of that. Maybe they had dreams and wishes for, happily ever after, or, making some long-term investments with person A, but they got disappointed with person A. So person B could be saying, hey, you know what? If this didn't work out, let me focus on doing it for myself. And where person A is concerned, they are now realizing. They're realizing that person B is their Queen of Cups. They made a wrong choice here, and they're so scared that they've lost out on a long-term partnership. They do want to come back, but they're a bit afraid whether their offer will be accepted or not. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Scorpio.